Ahoy mateys, it's Dazzling Latte, and welcome to Criminal Consequences. It's like a mystery game. It's pixel art. You know I have to you know I have to play every game that has pixel art. Good afternoon, Chief. Good afternoon. You're late. Yes. I'm sorry about that. I overslept. As you may know, Simon Reese was murdered last night during a party at his own house. At 23:12 hours, dispatchers received a call from a certain Elliot Roth. We responded immediately and have been working on the case. We thought at first that it was a robbery attempt gone horribly wrong, but we found that the body doesn't have any cuts or wounds, just bruises. It's weird. Besides, someone would have noticed the robbery attempt. I see. You have now narrowed down the list of suspects, or we have now narrowed down this list of suspects to just 5 people. Elliot Roth, who made the call to the police, Curtis Olson, Mr. Reese's butler. Isabella Reese is a relative, but she has motives for killing. Damien Quinn is a sort of ex-business partner, from what I gather. And finally, Taryn Ferguson, who was both very drunk and last seen with the victim. You sure it wasn't someone else? Everyone else who was at the party was either somewhere else or didn't have the proper motivations. Plus, the devs confirmed that the killer is one of these 5. Wait, who are the devs? I've rounded all the suspects up and you can talk to them yourself. I also left the crime scene relatively untouched, so you can make deductions for yourself. Okay, I am putting you on my suspect list. Why is it relatively untouched? It should be completely untouched. I mean, I know you gotta but no, that sounds suspicious. Will do. Oh, and one other thing. Make sure you get the right person. We wouldn't want to send an innocent person to the slammer, if you catch my drift. Even if you don't feel the consequences of your actions, the person you arrest will. The only way to be certain you have the criminal caught is with evidence. Understood? You're not acting like yourself today, Chief. Maybe I should have stopped at Drunken Donuts on the way here. Anyways, you should probably head inside. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, I love the guy with the monocle. I don't have any... Okay, I might just look around first. Where am I going? Okay. Oh, there's a knife! Interesting knife. Looks like it's pretty expensive. Maybe one of the suspects will recognize it. Okay, I'll take that. The furniture is pretty broken. Smashed to pieces, all of it. It looks like quite the struggle went down here. Oh yeah, I already know. There's a plant on the floor? This vomit looks like it's been here for a while. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a plant. That's broken wine bottle. Definitely looks like it could have been used as a weapon. Could have also just been dropped. Or maybe Mr. Reese was just a heavy drinker. This might come in handy later. Okay. Interesting. A sword? Who just keeps a sword lying around their house? Maybe he might have expected some unfriendly company. Maybe one of the suspects might know why he has it. like some sort of wall mount. Judging by the shape, this was probably for a sword. It also could be the murder weapon disguise. No, this is wall mount. Okay, clock. Look at the time. Exactly 9. Oh wait, the clock stopped. Guess whoever put this here couldn't be bothered to animate it. Or it's a clue. What's that? What's that smell? A dirty rag. Maybe I can use this to intimidate the suspects. Ooh. Why not? Here lies Mr. Reese, murdered in his office by an unknown assailant. No cuts on his body, just bruises around the neck. Also covered in a white sheet, which is very convenient for the ratings board. I love this game. Okay. I'm gonna interrogate. Good afternoon, Mr. Roth. I'm just going to be asking you a few questions. Is that okay? That should be fine. Where were you in the hours leading up to Mr. Reese's death? I started socializing with some people at the party. I talked to Mr. Reese's ex-coworker, and he seemed a little nervous. I'm really good at talking to people, you know? Like you do at a party. Like you do at a party. I learned a lot. Is there any information worth mentioning? I really don't know much about Mr. Reese. I do know that during the beginning stages of his career, he was involved in some sketchy deal with let's just say, unfriendly country, if you catch my drift. If you ask me, this was an inside job. Interesting. Okay. I just kind of want to ask people what they think before I confront anything. Okay. Good afternoon, sir. Oh my gosh. We are just going to be asking you a few questions. Is that okay? Yes. Where were you in the hours leading up to Mr. Reese's death? Let me think. I was greeting guests as they were coming in. I believe I was checking up on the guests when I heard some dreadful racket coming from Mr. Reese's room. I went to look, and there he was, Taryn Ferguson, drunk as could be, yakking all over the floor. After escorting him out, I went to the kitchen to find a rag to clean the mess. After cleaning it as best I could, I went back to the main room to check up on the guests. That's when the murder happened. When Mr. Ferguson was, yakking all over the floor, was Mr. Reese in his office with you? No, he wasn't. Okay, do you have anything else to add? Yes, actually. Mr. Reese, Miss Reese, Mr. Reese's sister, has seemed jealous of Simon lately. I've listened in on some of their conversations, and she seems to have been struggling financially lately. I hope that information is of service to you. Okay, ask about the rag. Pulls out the rag. Do you know anything about this? Oh! Yeah, that was the rag I previously mentioned. Broken wine bottle. Pulls out the broken wine bottle. Did you see this any time at the party? I'm not familiar with that. Okay, the knife. Do you know anything about this? Oh, that knife. They're super popular in the country I came from. It's about the sword. Do you know anything about this? That's one of Mr. Reese's treasures. He keeps it on the wall of his office, a relic of his past, I guess. I've never asked him about its significance, though. Okay, thank you for your time. I don't think this guy would know anything. I don't know. I still say suspicious, because, like, it seems like he's trying to pass off, like, the guilt onto somebody else. He's my suspect. I don't know. He seems too obvious. Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you feeling today? Not well. I still can't believe he's gone. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to be asking you a few questions. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Okay, first of all, where were you in the hours leading up to Mr. Reese's death? So when I walked in, I was greeted by our new butler, a recent hire. I started talking to people when I heard some noise coming from Simon's office. I started to go over there, but I got caught up in a conversation. After about 5 minutes, I went in to check, and there he was. Okay, thank you. If you don't mind me asking, how was your relationship between you and Mr. Reese before he got game ended? Me and Simon weren't on the best of terms before, well, I wish that we could go back. I wish that I could make amends. I wish that I could have one last chance to talk to him and leave our differences behind. Ah, I see. Is there anything else that's worth mentioning? Actually, yes. He mentioned last week that his ex-business partner, Damien was his name, is becoming very controlling of their business, and so Simon ditched him, just carried on the company without him. Kind of something laying on his conscience, I guess. Okay, do you know anything about the rag? Do you know anything about this? If I didn't know, okay, if I didn't know better, I'd say it's a silk handkerchief. It smells awful, though. Is that vomit? What are you carrying a dirty rag like that in your pocket? Okay, so if she discovered it, and the crime scene was okay, that's very suspicious. Like, maybe she's in cahoots with somebody else. I don't know, I just, because those are all the things that were in the room. So if she was the one that discovered it, something's not adding up. Ask about the Barker wine bottle. Did you see this anytime at the party? Oh, that was Simon's favorite type of wine. Or maybe someone set all that up. Okay, we're asking about the knife. Do you know anything about this? Oh yeah, that was Simon's knife that he got on a business trip at the, I don't remember where. Okay, ask about the sword. Pulls out sword. Do you know anything about this? Where did you find this? Oh, that brings me back. I didn't even think he still had that old thing. It was his lucky sword for fencing. He did fencing back in high school. He wasn't much of a fencer, though. Okay, thank you for your time. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Quinn. I'm just going to be asking you a few questions. Is that okay? Yeah, that should be fine. Where were you in the hours leading up to Mr. Reese's death? So, when I walked to the party, I was greeted by that butler and his... Oh, you cannot ask me to put... Stock... I already have problems talking. I don't think I could do it. I'm so sorry. Accent. I started talking to some people, you know, like you do at a party. I did see some random dude stumbling into Simon's office looking pretty ill and drunk. I didn't think much of it until I saw the butler wrestling him out of the office. I helped him get a Uber. And then I went inside and talked to Mrs. Breeze for a bit. After about 5 minutes, she looked like she needed to go do something. I let her go, and then I heard her scream. I went looking for her and found her crying over the body. Ugh. You okay? Oh, okay. What was your relationship with Mr. Breeze before his passing? We weren't on great terms. He had fired me from a company after I started. I don't even know why he would do such a thing. I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I see. Okay. Okay, we're gonna ask him about the rag. Do you know anything about this? I don't know, it just looks like a rag. Broken wine bottle. Do you see this anytime at the party? I think I saw that drunk guy holding that kind of wine. I'm not sure though. What drunk guy? What drunk guy? Pulls out a knife. Do you know anything about this? Ah, yes, that's Simon's knife. He got it from a business trip. He won it after winning a hot dog eating contest. He ate 8 of them in under 2 minutes. I feel like I could do that. It was appalling. Okay. Okay, the sword. Do you know anything about this? I've never seen that before. I don't know if this is helpful, but when Simon and I were close, he mentioned that he had done some fencing in the past. Okay, thank you for your time. Oh my gosh, I really want to talk to the police officer. Is there anything important I should know about? Yes, actually. There's a great deal going on at Drunken Donuts, where you can get 3 donuts and a cup of coffee for the low price of only $2. Oh, I thought because it was called Drunken Donuts, you could get like booze with your coffee, like beer and with your coffee with your donuts, like beer and donuts. Donuts and the beer. Okay. Better get it while it lasts. I'm gonna talk to this dude. Is this the drunk dude? Good afternoon, Mr. Ferguson. I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and you just tell me what you remember. Sound good? Sounds good. So where were you in the hours leading up to Mr. Reese's death? What? Mr. Reese? What about his body? You know he died, right? No. What? Why? How? That's what we're trying to figure out. Please calm down and answer the question. Oh man, he was such a good soul. Yes, sir, I know. Just please try to answer the question. Okay, fine. God bless his soul. When I walked in, I was offered a beverage, and I started talking to some people. I started to drink a tiny bit more and more and more, and then I got kicked out. So I took a Uber and hightailed it out of there. You ask Quinn. He'll tell ya. Okay. What about the rag? Do you know anything about this? Ew, that smells funny. Okay, broken wine bottle. Do you know anything about this? Oh, how nice of you. You brought me some of that wine from earlier. Oh wait, it's broken. There's nothing in the bottle. Okay, ask about the knife. Do you know anything about that? Hey! No need to pull a knife on me. I'm not pulling it. It's a free country. I demand a trial. This is cruel and unusual punishment. No, it's not like... Never mind. Okay, what about... I think he's gonna do the same thing with the sword. Do you know anything about that? Hey, are you threatening me? No. I just wanted to ask you. Oh, whatever. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I need from you today. Okay. So. I'm trying to think of what seems suspicious. I don't know. This guy seems like a smooth talker. You know? Oh gosh, who do I ask? I just want to kind of look at things again. Okay, Taryn Ferguson. Drunk, like throwing up all over the floor. Escorting him out, I went to the kitchen to find a rag to clean the mess. Okay. Cleaning the best I could, went back. That's when the murder happened. Okay, where's Simon? Is this Simon? Okay, I just kind of want to. Okay, leave. I want to go back. The vomit looks like it's been there for a while. Wait, the drawer's open. It's an open drawer. Inside, there's foam padding with the shape of a knife imprinted into it. Rather distinct outline, honestly. The knife cannot have gone far. Okay. I don't know. Okay, the butler's story is not adding up. Because if the vomit's been there for a while, I think the butler might have planted some things. I think it's the butler. Oh gosh, I hope I'm right. Oh, no. The murderer was none other than Curtis Olson. No, it wasn't. Stop this right now. You have no proof. Just get in the car. Wait, what? I have no proof. Well done. You caught the criminal. Hey, there's no problem for hey, that's no problem for the world's #1 detective. Hey, come on. I had faith in you. Somewhat. Alright, boys. Let's get rolling. I watched the police car drive away. A job well done. But then I remember something the police chief said. Make sure you get the right person, even if you don't feel the consequences. Oh, no. I wonder to myself where my judgment's correct. What if the murderer is still on the loose? Someone innocent going to be locked away for years? Well, let's go out to the police chief again. There's only one. Oh, no. It's with evidence. No, I'm going back. Okay, so I looked it up, and there's no way to know. There's no way to know if you, like, got it right. You just, like, complete the game and hope you did. So, that was my Let's Play of Criminal Consequences. I hope I did the right thing. I think it was a butler because it looked like the puke had been there for a while. And that just seems suspicious. Like, maybe some of that might have been planted, you know? I don't know. Oh gosh, I hope I did. I know it's just a game, but like, oh gosh, I hope I made the right decision. Anyways, for now, but until the next time, smooth sailing to you and your pirate crew.